It came without notice and literally shook Gary and Mabel Moore out of their beds. Mud, water, rocks, and dirt slammed into the home near McBride, BC that they had lived in for 37 years. They said it sounded like a freight train as the mass of debris slammed into their bedroom wall at about 1:30 in the morning. Gary and Mabel instinctively knew that they would need to find a way out, so they used a log that was floating through their home to shatter the kitchen window and climb out. Unfortunately, Gary received serious cuts that required surgery as a result of him having to climb through the smashed window, and Mabel broke a toe and was covered in bruises, but we are very thankful that there was no loss of life. Once they had escaped their own home, the Moores worked their way across a huge stretch of mud and slid down a steep embankment to ensure that their 81-year-old neighbor, Joyce Godfrey, was safe. Joyce was sound asleep when Mabel woke her up and told her that they needed to get out of the house, worrying that a second slide might come down. Gary, who is 70, and Mabel, who is 67, have lost everything. 81-year-old Joyce has lived in her home for 50 years and now has a yard full of mud and debris. Other residents were impacted as well. Mabel and Gary said they are so grateful for the support of family and the McBride community who have stepped up to provide the care that all of the impacted residents need. Now work is underway to secure the necessary resources through disaster financial assistance so that these families can rebuild their homes and their lives. Nothing will replace the treasured memories or items that were lost in those traumatic minutes. And the Moores can't believe that they managed to escape the mudslide. But as Mabel said, and I quote, "We're together and we're still here, so that's the main thing."